I'm in Starbucks with a Gouda and bacon roll and a big cup of tea, and the world seems like a better place. So it's the morning of the race, and I've just been given my form of payment in this bag. Also, let me show you.
You know your key?
That is a bag of $1 bills. I have got 2,000 in $1. Jesus Christ. So this is probably the start of a interesting journey. My bag is riding me to the start, and it weighs a ton. It's currently crushing my pelvis. So I'm at the event now where the race is going to start at 2 o'clock my time. This event is full of people in suits. I feel very underdressed. And that's odd for somebody who is always wearing a shirt.
The challenge for today is before the race actually starts. We're here at Sybos, and you've got between now and 2 o'clock, when we will break from this here, to get a minimum of 3 people speaking with you on camera, wishing you luck and giving you a tip of how to get to Las Vegas using your payment methods.
So my first challenge begins before the actual race begins, and I've got to get 3 people to give me some advice about using cash across America. Cool, so I'm with these guys from ACI. Have you got any tips for me for the race?
Keep your money close to you. Good luck.
So this is Bo, who runs a podcast on personal finance.
Yeah, it's a personal finance show, and you're going to be on it the next couple of days, Bo.
So Bo, have you got any tips for my journey for using cash?
Well, we just talked about a couple. You're going to be going through the American border with 2,000 $1 bills, so just have your story pretty secure and ready.
Yeah, they're going to want to check me.
They're just going to ask you questions. I mean, I really hope you don't get delayed in a room somewhere for no reason, but just be ready for anything. That's the tip.
Thanks, Bo.
General tip.
Thank you.
For everything.
So this is Mark from ACI, my sponsor. Mark, have you got any tips for using cash across America?
Across America, remember to tip everyone. You have to tip. They'll treat you better, you'll probably get further, and they'll give you good examples of what you should be doing and kind of tricks of the trade. If you don't tip, they'll just kick you out of the cab or kick you out of the restaurant. So make sure you tip. Leave gratuity.
Mark has just advised me to duct tape the money to my body. He says that it's less likely I'll get checked if I do that.
You never know. I've seen it in the movie. It works in the movies.
Thanks, Mark. Cheers, thanks.
Right, guys, your task. You can swap these amongst yourselves. You each get one of these. This is your task for tomorrow. And you get to swap it amongst yourselves if you don't like your task. You can find one of the other races to swap. So there you go. There you go.
So my challenge is to obtain an Ohio hat and travel to Jenny's Ice Cream at the North Market in Ohio, Columbus, Ohio, and I have to then take a selfie wearing said hat. Right.
Ready, set, go.
Hey.
First stop is...
Bye guys. Right then. So first thing, thank you, see you ladies. So the first thing I'm going to do is go to the bus station and try and work out how to get to Columbus. The bus station is about 1 mile away, but with a bag that weighs ridiculous amounts, probably about 20 kilograms I reckon, this bag. That's going to make that mile horrible. Alright, I'm coming up to the bus station now. That was a ridiculously hard walk. It's bloody hot for Canada. I kind of expected snow and moose, but it's actually warm. And there's a man over there that's homeless, and he's been sat there now for about 3 days. But here's the bus station. It looks horrible.
Hi, I'm looking for a ticket to Columbus, if that's okay.
Columbus, Ohio.
Ohio, yeah. I think it might be the same bus that he would get.
Yep, 7 o'clock.
And what time does that get into Columbus
It's
for?
an 8-hour. Oh, sorry. 7 in the morning tomorrow.
It gets in at Columbus at 7 in the morning.
What I'm going to do now is I'm going to use my app, which I've made a spreadsheet to calculate how much I've got left, and I'm going to move $100 from inside my bag into my pocket, which means they'll have $200 in my pocket ready to pay. And I'm going to do this in the bathroom because I don't want to be murdered, and I don't want people to see how much money I've got in my bag. Here I am, huddled away in this dirty bathroom to get my money out.
Please have a ticket to Columbus, if that's okay. Yeah.
So it's $131.34.
Can I have US dollars, if that's okay?
Oh, 104.50.
104.50. Okay, there's 100. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. It's just bloody embarrassing. There's it. Thank you very much. Oops, it did.
My bus to Columbus has been booked, and that leaves at 7 PM tonight and arrives at 7 AM tomorrow morning. There's a couple of changes, so tonight I'm not going to get much sleep, and any sleep that I do get will be disturbed by the devil himself on the bus. Right, I know exactly what I'm doing now. So I'm at the bus station until 7 o'clock today, when I'm going to take a bus to Columbus, which gets me in tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock, and that'll get me into the US of A. Then I'm spending the day there doing a challenge which has already been set. I'm going to take a bus then to a place called Glenwood Springs in the Rocky Mountains, which is kind of like a spa retreat type place, which sounds fantastic, but that is about a day's bus journey, but it should be worth it. I've got 24 hours there because I get there at 4:20 AM and leave at 4:20 AM. And then from there I'm going to go straight to Cedar City and try and work out what to do from there. I won't be doing many big transactions, but for something like this, I'm having to wrap it in a t-shirt because it's already pre-counted so that nobody robs me. This just looks so dodgy.
Oh, I'm slightly out. Right, there's 331. This is embarrassing. Honestly, I've had to keep it in there to make it. That's 331, and I'll do the rest for you now.
Sure.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
That's okay, don't worry. To Cedar City.
Fantastic.
Okay, best of luck.
Thank you very, very much.
So that's it, all my tickets have been booked now to Cedar City. I've got more tickets here. Next thing is just wait for the bus. decided, because I've got a little bit of time before the bus, I'm going to get a pizza with Jordan, who is also on the bus with me, which is really cool, and also Ash, who is on the bus as well. But Ash, unfortunately, has gold and therefore can't have a pizza because he can't buy one. But me and Jordan can have a pizza, which will be lovely. Just inside Lay's Pizza, which is a really nice pizza place where it's kind of like Subway for pizza. Sort of pick your toppings and stuff, which is really interesting. And then they fire the pizza in 180 seconds. So it is really fast paced.
$13.50, thank you. Sorry, can I pay in US dollars? Yeah. US dollars?
We only take 20 or less.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's cool. $13.50 was that? Yeah. Sorry. I'm taking part in this weird challenge where I've got to pay everything in $1 bills. It's really annoying.
Okay.
Right, so $13.50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 there. And I'll just see if I've got the 50 in my pocket. What is that? Oh, I don't even know what that is, so I'm just going to give you that.
Just about to get on the bus now. Next stop, America.
All I'll need from you is your final destination. That is, which city will you be going to? Via Greyhound?
So this is the part that I've been really concerned at, because right now the amount of money in my bag looks really dodgy. Just gone through US Customs and I wasn't probed, which is fantastic news. I was so worried about that. I was so worried about that. After clearing US Customs, I'm now in Buffalo, in the US of A. I'm at a bus station. It's currently 20 to 10 and I'm waiting for another bus. That was the coldest, longest and most horrible bus journey I've ever had in my life, and that was only 12 hours. I've got another one tomorrow. It's going to last me 32 hours. First things first, I'm going to find a Starbucks and have something to eat, have some breakfast. And then I'm going to do the challenge. We'll work out where the hell I am though first.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, could I have
Do you need a receipt?
a cup of tea, please? And can I have one of the bacon, gouda and egg things, okay?
Is it a cup of tea?
Yes, please, thank you. Could I have definitely the Royal English breakfast?
What size?
Oh, large, please. Thank you. 7 there, thank you. Now I'm outside the Starbucks I came to this morning, and I've been reviewing the footage and editing the vlog from today, or yesterday. It's kind of all one day, and day 2 is still the same day because I've hardly slept. But anyway, moving back to the point.
In terms of how the day has gone, it's been quite interesting. I've had to turn my bag into some form of mini bank, basically taking money from it when I need it and using an app to try and budget and remember how much money I've got left, because there's 2,000 pieces of paper with George Washington's face on. And I can imagine losing track of that very quickly if I didn't use a budgeting app. So if you're using cash, a budgeting app is definitely a must. I think at any one given point, in almost every second of having the money in my bag, I have felt like I've been in extreme amounts of danger and I'm going to get murdered or shot at any single point with someone with a gun. This isn't really making much sense because I'm so tired, but the other thing is, I'm really glad that Canada accepts US dollars as a form of payment. It's meant that I don't have to exchange it, I don't have to muck around trying to change my money and places not accepting it. It's meant that I could just use the money that I was given all the way through. So I was really quite fortunate about that. But the thing that was the most prevalent feeling in all of this was sheer embarrassment, especially having to pay for a £300 or $300 ticket in $1 bills. It was extremely embarrassing, and I don't plan on doing that very much this trip. I've bought the big expensive thing now, which should be the travel. So realistically, I don't think I'll have much more over $100 to spend at any one time, so it should be a little bit less embarrassing, but we'll see. Yeah, tune in tomorrow and I'll probably start here.